Hi girls, it's Michelle. So I think today is cycle day 3, and I say I think because my body is completely crazy. I don't know what's going on. So, like I told you guys before, I took the test. I started with some spotting, and that increased, and then it got really, really heavy like it normally does before AF arrives. And then I usually get like a normal flow, and I know this is probably way TMI, but I just don't know what's going on. So I was at work and I had, first, let me back up a little bit. So in the morning on cycle day 1, or what I think is cycle day 1, I woke up and had some normal AF, bright red type stuff. And then that kind of stopped and turned back to the brown stuff again. And then while I was at work later that evening, and this is kind of normal for me, it kind of starts, stops. I had normal AF flow. So I was like, oh, okay, great. But then it kind of went back to the brown stuff later that night, and that has been brown ever since, and I haven't had any more of a bright red AF flow. So I don't know what's going on. This has happened like one other time before where it started and stopped, but then it started the very next day with the normal AF flow, and I got like 2 days of a normal AF. And when I called the doctor's office the last time, the nurse said to consider, that first day that I saw the normal AF type stuff as cycle day 1. So that's just what I'm going with. I'm going with cycle day 1 as that day in the morning when I first saw the AF type stuff, the normal red stuff. So yeah, I'm hoping I'm doing this right. I mean, I know you have to time everything with the Clomid. So I'm really hoping I'm not messing everything up, and that, I shouldn't wait longer for AF to come. I still have 2 more days before I start my pills, because I do them days 5 through 9, and I'm doing 100 milligrams again. So yeah, I guess we'll see. This week has kind of been a really hard week, and I don't know why. Like, I've been through negatives for the last 12 months, and you'd think that I would just get used to it and it would get easier, but it doesn't. It just gets harder, and every month that goes by I just wonder, like, is this gonna work, And I know that I'm ovulating now. Things are getting back on track, so I do have some positive things going on. I'm trying to not be completely like a negative Nelly and, just go on and on about the bad stuff that's going on, but it's just been really, really hard. So, not only with my 2 sister-in-laws recently having babies, but I also have like 2 or 3 pregnant people at work right now, and which is great. I'm happy for them. But, we're planning their baby showers, and I was working the late shift this week, and the other lady I was working the late shift with was knitting a baby blanket for, one of the girls who were having her baby shower soon. And it was kind of a slower night, so we were all kind of sitting in the break room together. I work at a hospital, so when we don't have any emergencies or surgeries or anything going on, we kind of get to relax and, sit together and talk. And so I was kind of just staring at her for like 4 hours as we were chit-chatting, knitting this baby blanket, and all I kept thinking was, what if I never have that, And so I went home that night, and my husband was still up because he works from 4P to 2A, so he's used to staying up late. He had the day off, but he was there. And he was like, look what my sister sent. And his sister had made like some Shutterfly books from the baptism weekend, with everybody playing with the little ones and having a good time. And there were a ton of pictures of my husband in this book, holding my niece and nephew and playing with them. And don't get me wrong, it was so adorable, and I loved the book, but I just couldn't handle it. Like, it was way too much for me. I had to put it away because maybe I'm crazy, but every time I see my husband, like, playing with our niece and nephew and having a good time with them and holding them, and I just picture what he's going to be like with our babies, and I want to see a picture of my husband holding our baby and playing with our baby, and it was just way too much. I had to put them away, and I didn't really tell him, what was wrong. I didn't really say much. I was like, okay, I'm just going to bed, and he thought I was upset with him, but in reality, like, it was just too hard. And he doesn't really understand how hard this is, and I know he wants this baby too, but it's different for men than it is for women. Like, we're taking the drugs, we're taking the tests, we're, you know, getting AF every month when you're not pregnant. Like, we're not only experiencing the emotional side of this, we're also experiencing the physical side of it with our bodies and everything that we're putting it through to try to get pregnant. And yeah, so it's just been a hard week. Like, I'm trying to stay positive and think, you know, I have at least 2 more cycles on the Clomid before we have to go see a fertility specialist. But I'm kind of in a, like, a down place right now. I don't know. I mean, I just don't even know, like, I don't even know if I should take a month off so I can just forget about everything and relax and give my body a rest. But on the other hand, like, I don't want to stop because we're making progress and things are getting better, and maybe this month or next month could be our month, and if I give up now, then, you know, I don't know. Oh, this is so hard, you guys. Like, I never thought trying to conceive would be this emotionally draining and hard. And I mean, I'm thankful that everything is starting to work, that I'm ovulating now, and I have a chance to get pregnant now every month, where before I didn't even have that. So I am grateful for that, but I'm just feeling exhausted, and like, this is month 13 now. And I know people go through way more than this and way longer than this, but sometimes it just feels like I can't take one more month of negative, one more month of trying and nothing happening. I don't know. Anyways, you guys, I'm going to try not to be such a Debbie Downer anymore. So, moving on. So yeah, I'm going to do 100 milligrams of Clomid, 5 through 9 again. I'm going to do the red raspberry leaves. And I did end up buying some progesterone cream, which I know there's a lot of mixed, you know, reviews and like thoughts on that, but I'm going to take that after ovulation, through like 14 DPO or till when I test, and then if I do happen to get pregnant by some miracle this month, I'll continue taking it until I see my OB and have my progesterone levels checked. I'm just willing to try anything at this point, just anything. Like, if somebody told me I had to walk through fire right now and I would end up pregnant, I would do it. Like, that's how crazy and like desperate I am right now on this trying to conceive journey. Like, I would just try anything, like stand on my head, anything. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then there is something I bought. I don't make baby buys. I'm kind of weird and superstitious in that way. Like, I feel like if I buy things and like bring things into a house for a baby, then it just won't happen. I know that's completely crazy. It has nothing to do with whether or not you will actually get pregnant. I just don't do it. But I like to peruse, like, during my 2-week wait through like TJ Maxx and Home Goods and, you know, Bed Bath & Beyond and all those kind of stores and Nordstrom Rack. Just kind of take a look around. Because I have a little bit of a shopping addiction, and that gets me through my 2-week wait. But I try to do it at these bargain, like, stores, so I don't completely, like, spend $1,000 or anything in my 2-week wait. So I got some things pretty cute. I'll show you guys. I've been looking at Pinterest, and I got, like, this chalkboard, and I thought it was really cute because it's green and, like, kind of rustic and shabby chic looking. I figured it would be like gender neutral, and a lot of people on Pinterest have been doing like pregnancy announcements and bump photos with, you know, these cute little chalkboards, and so I bought that. It was, let's see, $12.99 at TJ Maxx, so not too bad. And I got some chalk, like some cute multicolored chalk, and so I figure when I do get pregnant, I'm going to tell my husband with this. And, you know, say baby M is due on such and such date, and, you know, write it in like pink and green and yellow chalk and have it be, you know, just super cute and everything. And I think I'm going to hang it actually in the baby's room when we do end up having the baby, and, you know, just write cute little sayings on there, and then when they're old enough, you know, they can write on it and play with it. So yeah, that's my one and only pregnancy / baby buy, and I will not be buying anything else until I actually get pregnant. So yeah, hopefully it'll happen soon and I'll be able to use that thing. It's pretty cute. Like, you guys have to check it out. Like, I'm sure, you know, a lot of you who have been trying to conceive for a while now, look at those things. So you probably already know what I'm talking about, but it's really, really, really cute idea. I also wanted to say thank you to all my new subscribers and everybody who's been watching and commenting. I really appreciate you guys, and I don't think, like, everybody realizes how much you appreciate the extra support and the comments, and, you know, I just really, 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 really appreciate them, and it kind of helps keep me going. And, you know, there's a lot of you that comment that are going through the same thing that I am, and that's also really comforting to get a comment, you know, even if it's just a short, sweet little comment from someone who's going through the same thing, you know, to keep going and keep trying and don't give up, and, you know, that you're not alone out there. And that's mostly why I wanted to make this TTC channel, was, you know, to just reach out and share my story so that, you know, women like me who have been watching in silence for a while, not brave enough to share their stories yet, would know that you're not weird, you're not completely alone. There are other women out there with these same problems and issues, and you guys just mean so much to me, and making these videos has helped me so much through this journey. I don't even know where I would be at emotionally without having this outlet. So I will keep you guys updated, and I think I'm going to do some live OPKs this cycle. I've just been showing you my positives, but I think I might do some OPKs to kind of track the progress and show you guys when I actually do get my positives. So yeah, send me baby dust, and I'm sending lots of baby dust to you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, girls.